All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say them go build the bridge, the part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say corruption go down, you not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then be say youth them go smile, look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. May I tell them the story, story. We make Salomon. They know they work now the country ben. Tribalism don't put we go behind. They know they work then they talk say they spend. Them go come we go run after them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. Country banana the country it dry. Country tanga it at so smile. Then they put we on cry. See I don't know we hope they say them walk alive. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge, the part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down, you not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then be say youth them go smile, look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. I pay the people and don't tire with the system, tire with the way then they lie. Where they want make them host and them married with salo money then they use buy. Where they want buy their speedboats and them salo money then they use buy. Where they tell them the truth and they vex, now radio and TV they deny. Una want them move for the bambai. Una want them move for the bambai. We tired with the rotten system, tired with the way then they walk. We don't tired with them but cool like tired with the way then they walk. We don't tire. What I know they in the country, we don't tire. Ecsl no they give fire, we don't tire. We better them empty, we don't tire. What now they in the country, we don't tire. They say them walk alive. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say them go build the bridge, the part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say corruption go down, you not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then be say youth them go smile, look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Now then they shoot, then they loot, then they take, then all they put. We journalists, them sit on them youth. Like a spice of it, tell them the truth. How long pan this, how long pan that, how long for the thief with money and go. You know me say because of we born pampo, that's me say we for die pampo. We economy is slow, country not they grow. Oh no, Ebola lalio. And then they give we the like the cutty. And it's how we go. We stronger than the country. We better than empty. What not in the country? How we go survive? They say them walk alive. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge, the part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down, you not then corrupt. All the promises where them
Fambol them on a kushe no na adu. We are don't come back TJ for come talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet your hearts and low. Now we own. Whoa, we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most and low. Now we own. Whoa, we had. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want for make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want for make we had go before. Fambul, kushe and kabo. How they go? Well, we hope say things could be okay one day. Anyway, As things dey go on, na so we dey try for bring dem come out to you for let you know wetin actually go be the focus of the day. So, no go nonsense you, just dey with we. As you dey come, no forget for like and share the program. My name na Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Well, I been promise you say, Rachel Bangura Davis, good day with we na the program, for let we do this thing together. But unfortunately, until you know say man propose, God dispose, I just don't see a message from him say he not go able for join we. Unfortunately, been don't make another bad arrangement, but still, we dey go on. And Imran T, of course, Imran T, they can GG's now. Imran the jogger for come meet we inside the program, and they join me inside the program gist now. And guess what? I get another big parcel for you. Big parcel. Sometimes they, I don't know, how for introduce certain people. And they say, if you sabi what you earn, you go eat with chief. Laputan, we own local side. We go sabi eat with paramount chiefs. With paramount chief themselves, I'm not sure say credibility they with some of them right now. But anyway, let's still take and go now the monarch state and say, you go sabi eat with king and queen. Well, if that be the case, anytime from now, as Imran they jump ka inside, now so back with the see other person they jump ka inside. If I say the king, what he done they mean? You put that under the comment section and tell me who that you feel say go join me inside the program today. Follow we can talk about different issues, that especially thing we get for do it the 12 and the 13th of this June 2023. So I don't know me get for sale. La left that way the quick one. Well, as all this they be, we see things then they happen. I see things that we are not able to understand exactly waiting na them things they are so where they go on. I not really understand. But we go carry up more inside the quick one before we bring come. You know, I tell you say, I don't know if me ankling. Sweetest, you know man forgive me what I was man. Because it look like say man still get small dirty. Oh, left one. Imran don't come. Imran Kushebo, you get what are they? Imran, you mute, you mute.
Remind me to go bring me your
Papaya, I late.
Hey, you get water there?
Papa, I get a tumbler of water.
Yeah, allow us, me, no. You know, say we the eat
Papa,
with big people, like, for wash you and proper one.
You are welcome. You are welcome to the water, bra.
All right, thank you. Anyway, I like that, not to outfit a collar, and not to attire a collar. I like that country close day.
Papaya, we get for go country. Because water don't pass flower.
So this thing where you show you so green, white, and blue at the outside, now in the inside the art.
Now in the all over me body, me brother.
All right.
Because push down camp and shove. The gloves are off.
Yeah.
We are not going to sit there and let people use we for an ass. We don't accept that any longer.
So we go begin for Congo. So quick one before we bring come inside. You know, yes, people don't say June 24. Adebayor and APC will cry. Okay, this now waiting. All right. So people already know who that they talk to, how they come about the meeting. So what we go do quickly? I want we just listen short one no more. Now we get some difficult small. I mean, on our way there with me now inside the platform. But I want to listen short one to one video when me see come out na the social media, you know, from Marabio. So let me just listen this one quickly, and then with the kind of more quick one on that day, I will let for you waiting and think about this thing. You know, no listen and quick one.
Any woman you did at this country, you vote for SNPP. Something wrong with you.
Imran, you hear this thing?
Oh, well, they sent them for me yesterday. I just laugh. I say, well, it not surprise me because the man give Salo woman and coffin for bear diamond. So they get right now for vote for her. Because you know when it happen any side of the world for that woman and bear but in a mannequin totes coffin.
Alright, so is there any woman waiting at this country getting sense? If you vote for SLPP, that means something wrong with them.
Obviously, yes. I would say the same.
You know, when you fasting somebody too much, you embarrass yourself, you disgrace in the public, you're not even the conscious.
Well, I don't tell Salon people and say, this man, God, he bless him, don't depart from man. Ages ago. If you notice, the more way they try harder, and the more in the embarrassing self, now the more they make gaffes, now the more they make mistakes. Not only mistakes, it is deliberate. You remember that the Bible, a wonderful prophet, Lamuel, where God take all a blessing away from him. The prophets where Samuel take over from, where he begin and be misbehave na Israel. Then not be they go by the will of God. So God vex for them. He take all the power the way he give him. So he lock he eye pan him. He not be they see God any longer. So rather than a small bobo, where then he called Samuel, where his mama cry for Anna. God bless him with that body. We be they under a care. Now him be they see God at that time. So now Samuel him take over the man a position. So it is not new. The man God don't depart from him.
All right, and as we be talk, we go count some small thing and before ever we go inside that discussion where I go left una all two follow na ragbala serious one inside the program today. And interestingly, I just they dictate certain things them. But let me go quick one and listen this other short something. Then after this one, we bring come the king inside for we can discuss this particular issue. I want to let you listen this one again. This basically they get for do with ballot box them where get the ECSL stamp on them. But let me just watch them quickly because a lot of people don't see them and I believe say you self don't see them.
I just see the Niwas box then I was aside.
And you know you're waiting the man be they talk when they talk to the other hand they would ask the box.
Now not be pay attention.
Let me listen now quickly.
Alright.
Stunner. Finally this one ECSL. They don't do a back. That boy box you are. Wait. Navuina. Can we na ECSL to box is my election? Me people here. Yes sir. ECSL don't do a mark. The 2020 election box there. Then they was soon a cry now. First no more. 2020 general election and the box is where they was soon a cry now. It's a blown and say the election and flood. We flood election this.
Imran, you hear? You don't hear now?
I hear loud and clear.
Yeah, so initially when I see this thing, I thought now some kind of fraudulent something that somebody just they try for the voice over. But when I listen, I watch the conversation how they go, the way how then they relate. You see say the guys actually they talk to the way the video, so which means now real something and not a fake video.
Let me interact. And the interaction is clear.
Very clear.
Is it black? Paminde is in a boxing on the wasu. And indeed in the boxing in the was. But for me, all the while are the additional reasons them we make these elections. We not agree. Everywhere one for cheap before an ass. My dear friend, I had been calling for the longest time, say, the center cannot hold. Because for me, the red line, not to all anything there, all na extra things then we don't add it pantap. Me the red line, now way them people there tell we for say, Bo Kenema get more population than Freetown. That was my red line. Now I say game over. That was when I lost all trust in them because that not ever happened. But you can take Pekin and then play football in the streets in Kenema. Streets and in Kenema where they play 90 minutes football Motokano pass. Freetown.
But then say Kenema gets more factory pass NSI pass Freetown.
Freetown densely populated. Freetown you pick self you the pick pamposin. You know, it's not a rocket science. There is nowhere in the world where the capital city gets less population. When they say rural, it means in a place where not densely populated. It's sparsely populated, now patches of people. Kenema can never get population past Freetown. Bo would never. Bo na the second city. Even Bo not go able. Freetown is over 2 million people.
Okay.
And when they check the Pekin and what register at school, then pass the population when they say they. You know what I discovered on this interview where I come out? The shocking thing where I get, honestly, my brother, I get goosebumps. You know who are the oldest person at the voters list?
No.
He born 1500s. The person is over 400 years old.
This voter register.
This voters list, you know who are the youngest person? He born 2021.
I mean, this now, you be there with Richard Content. I didn't tell you this.
Now, Richard Content mentioned this, and he come back on Thursday, and I go arrange for that he come back with we.
Okay, because I want to talk about this, but let's hold on quickly. Hello, with inside Adebayor. You know, where King Adebayor, CEO of Love Salon, left Badat, and then they a demand for people's power in politics. We want to use this opportunity right from this point for welcome you inside the program. Now, as we talk so. Adebayor, welcome.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to everyone.
And this one we sometimes the way something don't come, you know, the way how we can do certain things, them it can look different. We can normally get a red carpet welcome or the give you. But now this is a military pattern. You know, no red carpet, we just need for being a very full gear and a military attire for make sure say we take up to support for take up. This not any more in party time, but rather at the front line time. So you just don't follow waiting we just don't your GGs now. As possible, don't effect for see good things happen inside that country. What do you make up of this? Especially with the oldest person we all 400 years inside with voter register. The youngest person we all 2 years inside with voter register. The game done. You don't believe?
First of all, I want to say plenty thanks to Weird. They do a very good job, and I think Sierra Leonean people appreciate you now.
Thank you.
Well, they get to be clear, right?
Yes, clear.
And again, I want to say big thanks to my own big brother, Imran. Himself, they do a very good job. They try for Sierra Leone. You know, sometimes, like you always say this, we all not go think the same way. You understand? Except we all get the same interest. That ain't gonna make we all think the same way. If you watch what they happen now, for the past 5 years, let's forget about what we don't happen under the other governments that we don't pass. Now, for the past 5 years, it's terrible, it's horrible, Sierra Leone. I feel say because people them born today, and they understand what they happen in Sierra Leone, right? Just like what you on be the talk just now. Everything way for me, everything way Mother Bio they do, not to shock, you know, the surprise to me. You understand? Because not a new person. You know, in life, me na one kind person where I don't follow Mother Bio for a very, very long time. Even when I've been there Sierra Leone, I remember in 2012, in 2005, when Mother Bio came for flag bearer, we didn't know jam na McKinney the Solobi. You understand?
Yes.
I dey watch Mother Bio, I dey look Mother Bio in activities, the way they operate in life, and this. You don't tell what they follow him. I said, this no go ever be my president. I said, this no go ever rule me, Adebayor, no go ever rule me. You understand? And how I talk him as way be, Mother Bio be president and all this salon. In 2012, I talk, I said, if this guy be president, the next day the left salon. You understand? Because I know Mother Bio, I sabi him, I understand them. Better one. You understand? The problem today in Sierra Leone, now we all think Sierra Leone. Now we fight for accept we country. You know, one thing where I be done this thing in Sierra Leone, you sabi like where you born, you picking because of poverty. You understand? So picking go proud, say this is my mama, this is my papa, because your papa not get. It happen. It's natural. You understand? And Sierra Leoneans, we not being respect Sierra Leone. except we travel. Some of we now will travel. Make we expect the country will get. You understand? And if you watch, now is the time where Sierra Leone nears them. We feel say is the best time for us to take the country. Because first of all, for the past decades, we know the old politician, they're accountable. Everybody just come, he can't do it, he want, he go. Everybody just come, he can't do it, he want, he go. You understand? And if you watch, so many activists, they don't come, journalists, they don't come, civil society, they don't come, they don't go. At the end of the day, what do they end up sit them power? Then they end up turn politicians. Then they come out there, talk to the people, get the platform, they end up turn politicians. So if you watch, over the past decades, all the people who will be the fetch for with the Tambayo there, you name them. You understand? At the end of the day, they end up turn politician. That means when they all turn politician, nothing change. There's no difference. They don't tell where civil society is in Sierra Leone. They don't tell where they see journalists there. No. People we don't advocate for Sierra Leone. But what's make the change? What's make the difference? Nothing. You know why? Because then they do it for their selfish interests. Then they do it for let them get the platform, get the attention, then where? Because all about politics, you got to get the name. You understand? When you get the name, they say, oh, these people get followers, they don't take you. You can even go and enjoy past the one example you don't meet for past decades and only another party they suffer. This is the way things happening. So if you find out there's no, we just still there at the circle point. We still there at the round circle. We are not moving. If you want what today happen so now today, we on time now, we bring out the change. The proper change, the first thing we'll do, we fight for make the people understand, for make them understand, say, me na Sierra Leonean. We fight for make people sabi their right, let them know their right, and understand their right. Because for the past decades, when me then at Sierra Leone, we just hear this social study book, Geneva and the road, Chick and the River, no upgrade. Usa you been left for no more way be the primary school. Till to now, no more. Nothing no grow. You don't understand? So if you find out, we work also now, the two they pen the bad politicians and now you get good politicians, make no mistake. In any society, you get good people, you get bad people. The problem now they happen now, then don't see say, oh, it's a breakthrough. To be honest with you, this is a breakthrough. Now then back we come out. They don't ever feel say this change go come. People go aware, people go conscious, people go get sense. They don't ever feel that.
So now in other words,
before
they're scared, they not be suspect than at all.
They don't be suspect say we go make the difference. Now if you find out, because people them when are bad people them, you understand? When don't they do this thing what they do? Because they take brown envelope, then they pay them money, then they give them money. They feel saying that the same thing we go can they pay. You get the story. They don't believe say something will happen natural. They don't believe say a person will come and sacrifice for do this thing for nothing. They don't believe that one day at all. Now, amen, and they always bring out the claims, the blame. Then they pay them, this, that. You get the joke. You understand? So if you find out we are a regime in activism, we bring proper change. Because the first thing we do, we make sure so we people they know their right, they sabi their right, they understand their right. How many Sierra Leoneans they read Salon Constitution? How many Sierra Leoneans know Salon Constitution? How many Sierra Leoneans know the law, sabi the law, understand the law? How many Sierra Leoneans? You understand? So if you observe the things and all they happen, we come on at them back. And thank God today, we get Sierra Leone and they will believe for do this job free. They believe in themselves, then they allow, let God bless them. Right?
You know, let you there quickly and count you back. Imran, come quickly inside. I been listening to you yesterday. You talk something very, very much important, you know. Adebayor just don't let the foundation say, we come up from them back. And now for working for the country and not to anything. And we don't make we say so fearful so much that certain people and even afraid for attack you for say, okay, waiting the apologue you this thing. Then it's scary. So now you get this deal. You know, interestingly, working together like a team, it make very much it get the impact where they create. Now, like I can always say, if you get broom, when you try for bend, you know the bend. But if you pull one tick, you bend and it broke. So now we don't become broom. It don't become very much difficult for them. I listened to you yesterday. Say you even they talk about Adebayor with you so now say before this term, una not been the see the same side. But now, una they look for waiting the country get for achieve, not about any other thing. And see? So, how you see say we for what do you think say we for do more for let we create more impact because now we just the middle. We get option for reverse, we get option for go before. What do we for do for let we take the force more forward?
First and foremost, I want to take this opportunity for tell Adebayor, I not ever sabiam, I not ever talk with them. Then say that trouble make monkey eat pepper. And as trouble don't make monkey eat pepper, now the same way now rain, they make goats and sheep meat na the same veranda. You see, my dear brother, we problem na Sierra Leone, now one of emotional immaturity. Quite a lot of people are not emotionally mature. Where you mature, you be able to look at things for them value. Adebayor rightly put them. He get in your personality, he get in your belief system, he get in your background, he get in your character, he get in your principles. But there are times where una principles then they clash, and there are times where una principles then they align. When una principle them align, that is time for you to work together for a common goal. When una principles then clash, not time for una get dialogue. Not a time for faith. Not time for dialogue. For una get understanding. For make una try to convince each other. For see how una go work together. Like for instance, I see a man where go school where they say get PhD. Tima publicly say Adebayor discourse. So in the side, for work with Madabio, where they kill people.
Yum Keller.
Yes. Yum Keller say Adebayor discourse. He decided for work with Madabio. That means to say he converge together. He align with Madabio. But when you look at what we get in front of us, you see for say the man not mature. For one, two, he not emotionally developed mentally. Because when you look at murder, that the most high crime in the world, now homicide. Now the crime that even in America, when you do them, then they kill you. Then they give you lethal injection. Then they put you by electric chair. But now they cause post, they not they kill post in America for say motherfucker. Every American they use that word everywhere they pass. But you see, people them, they refuse to measure things as them for measuring. As me know, for waiting I know from your understanding, the only thing where Adebayor don't kill na mosquito. He kill the mosquito, he belly boss, blood come out. The only thing where Mr. don't kill na mosquito. The only person where I know say don't kill. Multiply. He don't kill men, he don't kill women, he don't kill limba them, he don't kill full of them, he don't kill chimney them. Na Madabio. But people
including picking them.
Picking them, yes. But people them, they fail for understand the gravity of the man's actions. And not just that, it thief the country in money to an extent the person was supposed for money job. Thievery in the country, it's Takam. But as I can say, Sierra Leone with problem, not to one of leadership. Just like what Adebayor say, the problem is now we the people are not be rise for all them politicians they had to account. But now when we don't begin to grab for all them in account, we not they relent. We they consistently the all any politician. We not they force you for that you can come swear an oath. In fact, I go make a disclaimer here today. We get for make them national We get for make a prescription when I get for carrying a parliament. Anytime when they swear in any public figure, not for Bible and Quran, they for use them for use
Give
bomb.
me five. Give me five.
They for use bomb, yes. Because Sierra Leonean and they say they're Muslim and Christian, but then they afraid bomb pass Bible and Quran. So it don't reach a time now. Anybody when a judge, if for swear pang bomb. Anybody when a MP, if for swear pang bomb. You're not president pang bomb before they make you president. Because in drastic, in desperate situation, we get for begin, they adopt drastic actions. And we all know for say people that they afraid swear. So we get for bring swear color they mix.
Okay, so in the absence of the swear, because the swear not there, something take over, and one person ain't take up the lead, I will tell you for real, anyhow we look at, most of we waiting at the social media, this person where we get to start and before we, and he be influencer to plenty other people, including the SLPP platform then. Because most of the SLPP platform then, they form for the counter, waiting Adebayo, they do. Whether you background get journalism, whether na activist background you get to, whether na just because you get passion for advocate for people, you just get this one thing where you do. And now for make sure say you do things where for go on the right way. Interestingly, not all man they do it right too. You get somewhere just to use the people and abuse them at the end of the day, get what they want, then go their way. But in the case of this, Adebayo in your weapon where he use were very unique. Mamikos. And let's tell you something. The Mamikos so much prominent that the woman them, they actually hail him. Somebody called me program the other day. He said, Adebayo know the course, Mamikoso. I said, what do you mean? He said, nah, name me the name part. Where you going to school, any name part? Then the name part. He said, yeah, that too. Interestingly, not too. But guess what happened again? Adebayo, you know this, but let's tell you again. Marabio na one of the people that they listen to you consistently, traditionally, religiously. You go to Brussels, then there's there. Marabio, they go campaign. He forget say the campaign, they talk about Adebayo. He even confirm say, people then don't realize say you're not king. You listen to that particular video of Marabio?
Yeah, sure.
Well, when you listen to them, something kind of you mind it share with me.
No, first of all, let me tell you what Marabio did do now. People need to understand the guy. At Trump in pattern I count. You understand? Trump, when he not been get message for give the American people, them, it targets people way popular. It targets people where they lack at the country, and they attack. This is the way Marabio they do. Marabio not get anything for tell Salon people them now. So the best thing they do is they attack the person where they know say like people they pay attention to. You understand? Because if you watch, now them puts them lost them. Now then they go against them, lost them back. For when they come, all the laws the way them put, and then they go against them back. Right? Then come and talk about abusive language. People actually can and put law. But we all see Marabio they team up, they cause incompetence publicly. They cause Jagaban, they cause Samuel Kamara. They say things them, odd words them. You understand? They will put them law, and then they break them laws them. Because they don't get message or give to the people. First of all, them people are robbed and they rob with broad daylight. Wicked to the highest degree. You understand? And if we not stand up and break this chain, it's a big chain within a crossroad. Just like what you say, within the middle. The middle scene now, it's either we sink or we win. And 90%, 99.9%, not to mule power with the win. Because you know why with the win? The people where we forget that we don't get to, the grassroots. The people that we don't understand. When you make them understand, you the win battle. You understand? There's a lot of things and they will don't happen inside this 5 years, my brother. But I tell God, thank you for the energy where God they give you all. I tell God, thank you for the energy where God they give you the strength. The resilience where they give to we all now. You understand? United we stand, divided we fall. I believe in unity. I believe in peace. The problem about Marabio is believe in dividing rule. The thing when Mother Bio do when it take power, and make sure say it divide every part. Because you know, say when he come back, those people get for fight, not to him. The problem with the first thing today in Sierra Leone, not to Mother Bio now. Now the people we don't involve, we don't do people in bad, we don't kill. We don't make some man don't make they don't sack in company per work, some man don't make they don't jail in company, some man don't go take in company line. Under advantage just because of the name say power.
And now them no want to let them come on power because they fear.
Then no, this is the problem right now because then they fear. Mother Bio do deliberate. If you want the statement of Mother Bio, I go telling people and say, "Una defend una self."
Yes.
Me, I'm not able to protect you now. You know why Mother Bio use that word there? Because he want to use in power dogs them everybody in the south northwest. Whilst the people in the southeast go protect themselves. This is the game. Mother Bio believe in dividing rule. And any leader where believe in dividing rule are those people that talk dictator. And the more you do bad, the more you plan for tenure power. You understand? If you watch, Mother Bio not a politician. A good president, a good leader, they think about the future tomorrow. A bad leader, they think about the elections. Mother Bio from where kind of power. The first way we want to do, if we want to change the constitution, we do 7 years. It fail. Right? A commodity. The second thing Mother Bio can do, now for go unopposed. What to do? It plants people in the opposition for let them do self-destruction. It plants Abdullah Massami and PPRC for destroy all the political parties by self-destruction. And they talk to the international community, say, now then get problem, not to me. This is the game.
And you left one thing out, which is very much important. As they try for destroy everybody, they confuse everybody, for let everybody the bang in. It try for boot a law again, for let the thief the money, and then we know they check them. That first law we can go to parliament.
No, that one day is about your own thief. We are talking about this election. How they set them, plan them all.
Well, this all about of the election because if you don't thief, if you get for arrange the election, then you thief now.
No, the reason why I say that one is that in a corruption act. You understand? Now we talk about the things that where is set up, where fail. You understand? The first thing where Mother Bio wants to do, right? Now for that 7 years, I eng panam, it fail. The second thing where it can eng pa, now how it do self-destruction. APC for destroy themselves, NDC for destroy themselves, and all political party for destroy themselves. It plants people and use PPRC to the fullest. It use the courts to the fullest. For let them do self-destruction. Because this is the setup plan. We only heard the audio were leaked in 2018, where the audio na leak from Alpha Side. When Alpha Side tell we say, him, you understand? In Alpha Side, you say we don't cancel, they can kill all the APC, now we can bury APC. Without the jail, they jail them. Without for kill them, they kill them. You understand? That was the plan, that was the thing. You understand? But it don't work. You understand? Come on, they effort for come and do I call it how for rig the election if you don't set up very, very long time. But now one thing APC be focused for, how forget a flag bearer. Everything when they do to APC will take on the SLPP one game day. But how you go take on the SLPP when the party not get leadership? The leadership, they don't buy some. You understand? So this time that in wealth, not fearing God, is then they go unopposed. How comes 24th century is like this? You got to go unopposed. I forbid. Even the flag bearer where APC get, now the pressure of the international community. When they can say, who's that they can bounce for them? Maybe they pretend like, oh, now them, not to we. But people actually must all the political parties. 6 months to election, no political party no get flag there, only SLPP. When I bust out that audio, the international community said, it's fact. And much to everybody, that was the time it can allow the APC. That was the time, what they do now, all the other PDP, they go plant SLPP people inside it, or go turn flag bearers. These are the things will happen. Right? And this election, this particular election, let me tell you something. Everybody where they walk their neck now, 99% now SLPP people them. And this neck where this how they call them, becoming a neck middle useful column. COT, ECSL. And when you watch the old ECSL, my brother, these are reliable sources they tell you. Now SLPP they run them. Now SLPP they determine waiting for happy day. Now SLPP they do everything. They don't do all the dirty game. They don't do everything, right? And you know go focus by ECSL. They focus by APC. Help them forget a flag bearer. So what they do? We try to focus first. Let APC get a flag bearer. When APC get the flag bearer, then we attack neck now. If you find out, they make so many things with the left neck. With the left leg and they go no more. Because we know so we'll reach this stage. APC not a small party. Not until today APC don't begin take on SLPP. Not until today APC don't begin win election at SLPP. And not until today.
And
when it comes to election,
people, not APC, but the people in SLPP.
Not APC, thank you. And when you watch all the elections in Sierra Leone, SLPP can always keep brutal. All 2007 we see what happen, 2012 we see what happen, 96, 2002, we all see what happen. But at the end of the day, when you get people who get respect in society, when believe in credibility, then they come and serve Sierra Leone and then they serve party.
Okay.
Right? How for the first time in the history of Sierra Leone, when they go into election, then they go take somebody in a bow for can work for ECSL like Cambia. No. Now who that born Cambia for work na Cambia? Who that born Freetown for work na Freetown? Who that born Poloko for work na Poloko? We all born bonds for work na bonds. How they go take somebody in a Poloko and they can't go Pujom? No, it's wrong.
All right. Continue for the week.
It's wrong. How you go take so you tribe people? Then for go work for ECSL. What did do the other people them? What did do the other tribes them? And let me tell you the reason why we stand up for this election. Let the right thing done.
So with the countdown, that is very much important because that will be the next lap where they can talk about. Because while we go with them that way there, because this now the last part we'll talk about before we allow you for go. But before that one, they allow welcome quickly Yvonne Akisoya inside the program. For we do one short, segment with them quickly as we can always do every other day with them. Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of the Freetown City Council. Welcome to We Are Again.
Good evening, Senior Pierre. Good evening, Adebayor. Good evening, all listeners and viewers.
All right. And we want to ask you first, when I just don't go into one Freetown mayoral debates, in short, what do you think about that debate?
I think it'll be a really good opportunity for me and the other candidates that we turn up for the debate, for share some of the ideas, in my own case, not just ideas, but experience. And I think for me, it'd be also really helpful. I get a significant takeaway from that event day. I still say from the questions asked, from the submissions of the other candidates, how Boku people not really understand the mandates of council vis-a-vis other ministries, departments, and agencies. They not understand the financial resources were available to council, the limitations and constraints of the one day. So waiting come out for me from that debate, now be a decision for do a town hall. So I actually don't schedule a town hall on Saturday, one in the west in the morning, one in the east in the late afternoon, because it clearly say people they understanding, and could be surprised because how many people they get opportunity that they can't read Local Government Act? Nobody really, maybe except me. But most people that guess and they guess the expectations. But come on, they look at just that gut feel. Some things that may happen in years gone by with council, where the new act them from 2004, we don't change the centralization of powers, so many things that they were not clear. So the debate was good. Me personally, me feel say it was an enjoyable time, an educational time. But I'll say the biggest takeaway from the whole exercise that the need for make us sit down with time.
I've been listening to the other candidates, them, maybe actually, then basically they talk about one thing again and again and again, talk about Watana and a different area, them way, not to the mandate, talk about life, talk about other things, them, even the cleaning, I listened to the other and they talk about working with SLIA and all of them things and they, but instead of you debate, you be rather they become teacher for lecture them on certain things then.
Well, as I say, I get the advantage of experience and research because, frankly, before I become mayor, I don't take the time for read the Local Government Act and understand what's in the powers. Obviously, when I come into office, I can't find out, say, some of the powers that we, in theory, we get, in practice, we not get because government now lets go of their powers. But, the long and short of it is, I've been doing my homework, I've been doing research, and now I'm in a stronger position because I get 5 years of experience. So, me know waiting governments they allocate to council. Me know say, like, for example, this year, 2023, because one particular candidate they continuously say, well, I go look to government. Now say, this 2023, we said we sit on so that June this, from the year begin, the government allocation to council, they don't disperse nothing, zero. So if that government in the Abu plan, think again, which really ironic because one of the favorite word the way famble on the other side can talk is government give you this money, government not give me no money. Government give budget allocations. In some instances, like last year, 50% of waiting them give as budget, 9 then disperse. So the money when it comes to councils, not so for Yvonne Akisoya. Not so for me personal use, not so for me, not so even for me for decide how to use them within the council. The bulk of the money, so less than, what is it? That would be if the total now 10 and 2, less than 20% of the money, the council as waiting and described as unconditional grant and sanitation. So there are 2 lines in that way we able for say, okay, I will use this money in this way and that way. That money they last year, unconditional grants, 2 billion for a city of 1.5 million people. Waiting at 2 billion in, let me just say, you divide it by 1.5, everybody gets, what is that, like just over, 10 millions for the entire year. Now that's you get for use for invest in the city. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a lecture. It was not be just a question of offering some clarification. But as I say, I will make full use of the opportunity now for do that with the town hall.
And you find more to do more. You get something where we call community engagement. Usa, you always don't they show up in a constituency and other side them, for engage people them. And this not be one of the things again we come up from the debate. So how you intend for do more in that engagement for engage the people them and make sure say they always be part of council business?
Well, me whole approach, if you look back to Ebola, Seth, and you were playing Ebola, the reason we were able to bring down the curve, bring down the incidence of the disease, that's through engaging people. I'm a big believer that you go further when you actually go with others. When you get other people and your own views and ideas. And me in a positive way are the delegates. And that's one of the reasons, the major reason that for why we don't able to achieve so much. Because as long as you're able for put around you and you seek for put around you, people are not just get for be competent, they need for be passionate. You really need commitment for do this kind of work here because it's not easy. And in terms of the population and keeping them informed and involved, one of the things we had to do immediately we come back, now restart the cleaner zone competition. That now an avenue, you use them as an anchor, but it creates at every zone level a body of people where you get conversation with. And that conversation, not two-way. Now, not to just, okay, we can't do the competition, when I get 6 months, we can't assess the state of cleanliness and how we sustainably dispose of our waste. No to just that. The last time around, we use them as a platform for talk to people about malaria, and the impact of poor sanitation on malaria and health, for talk to people about the plans of council. But at this time round, it will also be an avenue for hearing from people, get an update on the conversations that we've been getting in 2018, and hearing from people on their constraints. We know them. But you not ever know them as well as when you hear them from the horse's mouth. But you hear the issue, step A. Solving the issue, step B. And in the step B, we don't pass a resolution at council. We passed them in 2020. We say 20% of weighty and raised by award for be used, the decision on how we use them for be done by the ward. Now then for sit-down and decide, say, if we get 15 million or we get 150 million, we priorities as a ward, na water, or na, road improvement, or na, maybe we get a waterway, we blocked, whatever, now then go sit down and agree. We'll not be able to implement that because of the challenges we get with the stopping of the property rate, but we do and it was also COVID that 10 day. We do what we call digital town halls, where people them, and I will send you the video for let you see Aliu. People then be able for sign up to a WhatsApp group at ward level. Me to do videos into the WhatsApp group, and the council do the same. We tell them, say, if you get these 3 issues, how na go rank them, and based on how they rank them, they vote inside the group. Based on how they rank them, we're able for them to say, okay, for the water, we're able to put street tap or pipe naya. For roads or access, we're not being getting enough money for do a full road, but we do tracks. Like the one where you put for the wheels, the 2 strips. So these are some examples of a water tank. This is an example of how you can get people involved. Obviously, now going forward, now COVID make we do via WhatsApp, but it's very, very effective because on Monday we're not ever going to town hall meeting. But if you say sit down and you also do WhatsApp voting, you go do So going forward now, we could do a hybrid. You get the one day we not the WhatsApp. You get the one day within a community. We go once for go community meeting. So you will make that one day. Then you join them now with the input from the people them we want to run at the host, then they go then gates, but then still want to contribute to waiting the decisions that be made for the community. So now so we go continue for involved people. Now of course we always report. Me not the marketing say the mail on Facebook. Me not the person way waiting everybody do we make sure say we communicate. So now 2 way we go take information, but as we do the work, we pass the information not only on social media, but once a year we go continue to publish, we transfer free time reports.
All right, and this not just fun anyway. You know your plan for put lights at the ice kitchen. No, anyway, just like that.
Well, interestingly enough, this net I've been supposed for this Susan's Bay for turn on the lights na Susan's Bay, where they be fueled by the waste to energy plants where we don't build. But because we've been run late, now we community engagement the 113, I literally just come in before I take this.
So what thing I go ask you we do, and I'm pretty sure now we get for do that tomorrow, right?
We do that tomorrow.
So once we now do that one day, I will communicate with you, PA, for let we get video, and then we can link that the discussion from that particular side. But as we don't run out of time, waiting as always will be your message.
17 days for go, 444, no split vote. This now a defining election in the history of Salon. We can't make the wrong move. Let nobody not fool you with short-term, superficial, inputs, elect and go bill road. Why did not be non-bill in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022? They can bill in 2023 for full you. 5 years of police, of not even just police, brutality, harassment, intimidation, killings, high cost of living, deteriorating business environments for everybody. Let we not allow 5 more years of this. Let me make sure that we vote for Samura, Matthew Wilson, Kamara, and all the APC candidates, including Yvonne Akisoya for Mayor of Freetown.
Thank you very much for joining me inside the program today. With the prayer that you get the energy for January again tomorrow.
Yeah. Make sure you say when you do, I'm from Susan's Bay, we go do and so you go fine.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right then. Okay, bye now.
All right, your name now, Yvonne Akisoya, the Mayor of Freetown City Council. We join me inside the program. In 5 more to do more. Small segment we can get of 10 minutes with them. So one for tell them thank you. And of course, 5 more to do more. They continue. We just get 17 more days. Of course, in the next 17 days, we get for you all about the Mayor of Freetown. And this one now a sponsored segment. So we go now again. Who's how we been go? Also we come just now. You know, Adebayor and Imran T. One of the biggest message right now where they go on now the issue of the 12 and the 13. And interestingly, Imran T, Adebayor, they see the same side on this area. Let we go on this area. Why the 12 and the 13 when they call for a protest?
My brother, looking at things as the day before we get a government who say then a pauper. And they don't upgrade themselves now to Babati. We not go stand for that, to make them force we, or make we, succumb to short abuse. If somebody abuse you, now you get the permission, and we refuse for giving the permission for make them deploy Babati Pawi, for force we, for comply in their wishes. So, when it comes to issues of the arrangement, Adebayor will talk about that. But I am in support for let we come out, and I call upon every progressive Sierra Leonean, men, women, children, all the one them we know say, then they suffer under this government. The one them always know say under this government, their rights them don't diminish. In fact, they're not existent. Under this SLPP, waiting are they call SLPP. SLPP has been upgraded now to Salome people's problem. Then na problem for the Salome people them. So we encourage everybody for come out and demonstrate. Waiting a demonstration. Demonstration are a kind of protest where people in the come, them put out their grievances in papers, then can sing when they do that, then can clap when they do that. You're not supposed to come fetch people, attack people, because in a democracy, where you go out, you for behave in such a way where you know they infringe by other people their own freedoms. If you infringe by other people and freedoms, that means to say you make yourself public nuisance. And for being public nuisance, a crime. We do not want anybody where they come out for come demonstrate, for step on other people in foot. And likewise, the police, the security forces, they are also members of the public. We are all members of the Salome community. When they come, they get a job for do for make sure say we all comply and we all not breach public order. So they self get the right for comply, for respect we and treat you with dignity. And in any law, people then get rights for self-defense. If they can abuse people, because we don't see somebody like AIG Ja, when an educated person, don't come out, don't come show off how unprofessional it be. Say if people then come out, Ingo come for can stop them for exercise their rights. And that is not constitutional. Waiting it try for do a day against the constitution, and we go stand against that. And I talked to Richard Conte, where now a very important man of the country. Instead talk say he read the video, and APC they pay attention to that, because the behavior way he demonstrates now one way they not appreciate. So I recall everybody this protest, not for me, not for Adebayor, not for APC, now for we country. We country, they under attack. With the Allah, they call all man SOS, SOS. Uno no sit down. People and they, what they call SLPP, the Sierra Leone people's problem. We forgive them paracetamol, but we heal them from this cancer we then get. This cancer where they don't decide for unleash them back we. We not agree. And we resist them. And it is our right to resist them. When they want to do, it's up to them. But we are coming out, it is our constitutional rights. So that's what I say. To make everybody support the instructions where Adebayor they give. Because Adebayor they do them because he hates Madabio. Madabio, he ways them not good. He ways them contrary. So any civilized human being, the man not civil, the man not decent, the man not get character, the man not get foresight, he not get any plans for the people of Sierra Leone. He come with power, now he don't graduate to Bagbati. We not agree. So we the honor this protest 100%. So anybody we see say this government, he actions them out of order, we call them for let them join we.
All right. Continue for the week inside the program. And I just want to remind you, say we get 165 new members, then we don't join we inside the platform. But they're not subscribers, please. If you're not subscribers to this channel, please consider for do so. We get 74,423 people that we actually don't become member, we don't subscribe to we YouTube. And as we talk so right now, we get 998 with 391 people we just don't like. Please consider for like the program before ever you remove. Welcome to you, Adebayor. Adebayor, you don't Imran, actually don't lay the foundation. But how this protest get for look like? How it for be? Now, throughout the 12 and the 13 out of the street or waiting at the plan for the protest. Unmute you Mike, Adebayor. Yes.
First of all, I want to say thanks to Mr. Imran, and I always appreciate Riyadh, like anybody where they do something for make we get a better salon. I'm my brother, I'm my friend, I'm my bosom, I'm everything. When you love your country, it's part of faith. This particular protest, just like what Imran say, not for him, not for Riyadh, not for Adebayor. And this particular protest, they get to faith, they get to desire. They go sing Salom, they go raise Sierra Leone flag. Now we all prepare the green, white, and blue. Because the fight to the fight for Sierra Leone, we are not fighting for party. We are not fighting for individual. We fight for Sierra Leone. And when we say we fight for Sierra Leone, the bad people will get to go all out to eradicate them. We not for allow the bad people to dominate we. No. If you want to have God create the world, if you God allow the bad people and dominate, then they pull on a position. You understand? And don't ever allow, even the mortal man they will create, and make sure say the angel and who pass with the mortal man there. Because when you want tower, now 6 angels they sent by the most. It's very simple. Sierra Leone, the bad people and the showers. The bad people and they turn king, and they turn gods, they me God them. When make them not get one respect, one sympathy for the common man of that country. So it's better where we all don't begin come together now for see the way forward. This demonstration, now follow we set the precedent. Waiting at this precedent. One, now follow bad governments. We don't ever create a platform for the bad government to time. When they do bad, let it go. The other person go learn. Say, why not work? Why do bad? They're not going to encourage me again for the second time. If we allow this one, to me, my man, God, politicians are not going to change. The bad people will increase. And the bad people, they will drive good people in that country. We don't want that. Politicians get for respect, we. Politicians get for value, we. Now, one get to we they ask for respect. Respect are the only thing we want. But today they don't expect we when I will give them job. When you employ somebody, if you not do the right thing, you know the sucker?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You the sucker. But we don't employ, we don't ask for job, we don't give a job. Right? We don't serve we fine. Nothing on the one go point for we go make me happy. Today Sierra Leone are the most happy country in the world. We don't get democracy, we don't get freedom. We two go bluff foot inside these 5 years. The only two go talk, then kill we all, then jail we all, then go seize me also, then seize Milano, now cry no more. All these 5 years don't also cry. And one bad thing where Madam you do with danger in the country and make sure say it divide all the institutions in that country. Madam you make imam and pastor not get respect again as Sierra Leone. Madam you make even the presidency seats. Why expect not the panel again anymore? One value is not there. Madam you make first lady we blank get respect, not get respect. Madam you make parliamentarian they not get respect except in the country. Minister not get respect. They abuse every office. They abuse all the office them. No side or no left. You should be one side. Imagine Sojaman will get respect. Sojaman, you see Sojaman say that. Sojaman where some people they value, they respect them. And God is sending. One single respect Sojaman policeman not get in that country. Teachers are the worst. School picking they not for talk. Nobody not get moral. Nobody. Okay, madam, you make imagine. Even to celebrity them today, Sierra Leone not get celebrity. Before they see we artists them, they go past them, they pass them and they run after them. People and they argue for them. One celebrity no day. Madam, you make sure say it sink the country the way that footballer will not get respect, musician will not get respect, pastor will not get respect. It sink everywhere. We all sabi, we all know how people they survive. Some man when they say April they come. That one girl land away they build. You know say they get 5, 10, 15 million. You able to serve for the 1 million. You able to pay school fees, you able to pay us rent. Nothing. Some man for build devil and they survive part. Nothing. Some man they survive part cold water. Because when you say human capital development, Lincoln Queen, you destroy them. Do you know the meaning of human capital development? You sabi the word, you know the word, then just they use the word, they not sabi the word. They don't even know how to work with her. When you're talking about economy, you know the economy? How, imagine, now when they say rally, so political party in the rally, now you have some man they make money, print polo, sell. Now you have some man they sell home, now you have some man this all, they help the economy. But all those things not they happen. How you want let the economy breathe? Tell me how you want let the economy breathe. And not they breathe. So we they call on Sierra Leoneans. Today Mohamed Kone want bring war on Sierra Leone with the police. Whether one is not good for the country. First of all, Mohamed Kone, you na referee. How is the Lions and Blackpool they play? Then the referee tell the Lions they lost this game. You ask referee, you say, yes, you ask referee. You say it's the Lions they lost the game. Italians go para game again. What say they do? They go straight to FIFA. Say, this man they carry up the game, don't begin say this. Once you get evidence, then they petition the referee. So now the one day where they spend their money for this election, then they're Salon. The one day where they control Sierra Leone, then they're Sierra Leone. So now we come loud and speak. Because what the Adebayor do, he take the other dog there. He carry them go, take Parliament chief, go to the Batman, hey, now they're okay with 20 CSL they do. Now we say no to that. We're not okay with ECSL. We not believe them today. We not believe them tomorrow. We not believe them next tomorrow. And when will they come out? Now we not gonna do again. Don't not go inside. Don't not go inside again anymore until we get the proper answer. If we go now, we ask them. We don't miss the point. If we go now, we ask them. We don't miss the target. Now, Emeka they call on every Sierra Leonean. When do they come on at the main streets there? Una they come on Western. Una just take Wilkins Road straight. When they come on Eastern, straight to the new road. Now the main streets are there we the candy. Nobody not turning back. We for them a street until we get answer. And no born of a woman not gonna stop this one. This protest go always stop if we get the answer what we want. This protest go always stop if we then do the needful thing. When we know say it's not possible for them to do within 17 days, it's not possible. It's not possible. Now I'll say even if they pull the data, they go able to fix the problem. They don't tell you say 200,000 people and we don't miss the force. Now the first data they pull, so say 100 people they lost. So say, now don't show
More people they don't
lost. And how people in the lost number now will show?
Well, what about the latest we do here now, Adebayor? The oldest person now over 400 years inside we register. The youngest person now 2 years inside we register.
Yeah.
Well, let me say first of all, let
People
me tell you what's happening.
I don't cut you what do. People they don't lost. They don't lost now freedom. Now we are stronghold them. Then Kenema, the number don't increase.
So adding to the number where we already showing more than this from Freetown in the north.
Mm-hmm.
And then so they go up na Kenema. You know, say them meditate minutes and they send and go on the inside.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, last show now it's not happen now. Last show now it's not happen. Even the waitsman right now, that's like the question that when they ask, everything when they don't ask Mohamed Kone for. Mohamed Kone able to this one thing. When I start for fraud the election, I say midterm census in our work. And I said that 600,000 people in the future. But how comes 900 and something thousand people in register future? And for me, they begin catch them. And I said 200,000 people are missing. People have registered to tell. But biometric, and then somebody they go register to tell. That's okay, no nothing. Una pull the one people, una left the one people. Una count a balance, nothing. Everything when they ask Mohamed Kone, but I know they put this out. The Mohamed Kone get the gut to say nobody no get right.
For questioner.
Nobody for questioner. When I make you open your pull press, he say we. The Lord tell me say any election they happen at any corner, you get the right for monitoring.
Mm-hmm.
They respond to us straight. So now, if we don't know, say, the man guy in cinema, I tell we say the film not fine. Why for people go watch that film? Why people go into this election? Where the telephone in a year, the man that don't tell me better than they give Adebayor 5 years.
I don't cut you what do. I don't cut you what do. The man will cook, not eat your own food. Why you for eater?
Yeah.
You not believe what he cook.
Yes. Then you now go and say, okay, like I eat. If you go
like I eat.
All right, so continue to watch the program.
We need for stand up.
We
as a Sierra Leonean, we need for stand up. Not
I want to get
turning
specific
point.
things from this protest. But before that, the large just remember, you still the watch we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, we get Imran T and Adebayor, King Adebayor. Well, sorry, person just they check me. Then just they check me continuously. Say, why are they call you Adebayor? Okay, King Adebayor, and Imran T. Oh, well, I don't know why I thought to call it same way. Father Imran T. Then they will twin inside the program. Follow we discuss.
No, and see, they don't crown Adebayor King. So now me na they pal, mommy.
Okay, Palimami Imran T and King Adebayor. Then they will twist the program. Interestingly, I just changed the title of the program. Please don't understand this because the other issue we're not going to be able to talk about them now. So I just changed the title of the program. So if you see difference, not to anything, now because of the program, please let me understand this. So Adebayor, 12 and 14. Explain me now. You say where would it come out? Let nobody not go inside again. See? So
Yeah.
on the 12. What did happen? And on the 13, what did happen?
First of all, the 12, I for let everybody then also prepare for the 13. Let everybody sit down now house. Then, if we not get answer the 12, the 13 will take the states. The reason why the 12, because of like we want to come straight. But the reason why we shut down the country, the 12, international partner don't they spend their money, then they're Sierra Leone. Then no, then Sabi, right? So now on the 12th, if we not get the answer what we want, we the common ado. And when we the common ado, the only thing we're gonna make go back inside when they change the date of the election. Then tell them now, not say now they go down at the drawing board, then fix the thing they will never fix. One make will not trust them. Then box out them put Guinea, let them go to them back. We get company in Astalo, they make them over the day. Right? How they will go print an election voters card, the opposition of the day. Where the recommendation where European Union make from the registration, the ID card, the company where they print the ID card, every political party for get signature, therefore sabi the company, therefore know the company, therefore know how much them pay everything, enough for I.
They said a South African company at 300 and 3.5
They not do it. Then now the forms they was they get for go vote. Nobody know APC man no know how they go print say. Nobody knows sabi. This same thing then do on 207. Right? Instead of form, they go write from. Now make that election, they go to September. Because then change them. When APC say no. Then for corrector. Then go back, then go corrector. But today, nobody knows say ID card come out. Nobody knows solid black and white come out. Nobody knows sabi. You understand? How all the election they go through now by political party. Why would they go take surname? Right? When I go put the more where in particular always they up when I A. When I go put an 8, then when I go use everything about everything we can what you say so elect for change. Anything when for change not good part. If you can't meet this scope, the right scope, can't change them to A, it's a bien. When you can meet neck, when you can say CSL. It was not for change, so you ain't also for percent. In the can change them. In a young record, no more than one day we index in life for kind change. Nothing, no sabi do. Everything but ECSL, everything about neck, they change everything. Not also neck they run. How people can go register people have money for pay themselves in all day. What you not do the money? And this man, na refi, na salon they serve, not to Madabio, not to SLP, not to Power Pipe for serve. Na the country. Okay, this they call it, this empty, this are toeke. These are complete bonats. These are complete wickedness to the highest degree.
Not left the other one. They call them Botreba.
I tell you.
Na Botreba.
Na pen. Now we the cast don't ben. Na munkutia can bota over with. We first don't me Madabio munkuso. If not for like Madabio, nobody not for like Karichi because Sabi can far born. I didn't born. You understand? If you have elect Madabio, support Madabio, I support her. Because maybe grandpa will born me, mama will born me. My mama will born me in a shabu. If not by tribe, if not by region, I for support her. But no, but I can't see her. No, it's undone. No things alone. What then are they country? They know they tell you say Vina made it team with but they say you not Sierra Leonean. We not Sierra Leonean. Sierra Leone now we tribe, now we continent, now we region, now we everything.
Now that's
when they done and they tell we say the youth are the future leaders. The future leaders na kushi put up. The future leader never smoking bonati, they sleep myself. The future leader not get tip for it. The future leader, they are piling the pile for going to school. The future leader not able to eat sardine now when sardine when na fella, they don't call a fella. Na fella where you just feel okay, like eat sardine and yes man. Na fella. Now you they buy today 20,000
So I
the
want to ask
future leader.
something very important, and this could be the last question I ask before we take views from the people. You know, the midterm census, people, including you, Bintawa say enough will go on. The PR system enough will go on. Now we dey talk about the election. How sure that ECSL and the government and Manabio not good way again pauper, whether we like them or not. This not for all too.
No, okay, first of all, me always power gets to this. Now make me the commodities come out. The reason why the commodities come out, now we save the danger where they before. Because I don't listen to the running mate of Samuel Kamara when he talk. He say not in other election, no, but this they no go agree. I don't hear Samuel Kamara the talk and say he no go agree if anything happen. So what do you think? Not what danger there before. So why people go suffer? People don't suffer, they don't come out, they don't go team up in line, they don't vote. They get for intimidate some man. Then after the vote, then after they call her, that man say no agree. They perfect for them, not prevent her now. Not prevent her now.
This protest now for
Let
prevent the problem where they come ahead.
When they come before, thank you. Not be prevent her. Because of the danger of this way, sit down. And if you want the population today, where they don't do all the assessments, APC get the majority for now. We not in other election, no, but this election, APC get the majority. And APC believes that the people and there for them. So now we prevent waiting for happen tomorrow. And now we prevent for that salon not split. No, we're not going to split salon for Madabio. It's not possible. Now we prevent the problem now. Because consistently they in the opposition, they will not agree. We not in other election anymore, but this will not agree. What did that tells you?
Imran, come inside quickly. Because the question big, you know, what in this tell we? Because we don't hear a lot of time, and yes, the opposition on the next just say, this way, I would think to go so now. We not look like so get for go. Because like everything what they ask for, then they ignore we like for saying we not be part of the election, safe.
Yes.
Well, we people and say waiting sweet goats now in the running belly, they don't do them previously, they don't get away with that. You see, one of the things them way happen now we country when a blessing, be the 10th of August. The people and now don't get confidence in themselves and belief and self-worth. And I want to thank you, Adebayor, for doing that, by the way. You see, you get a lot of people and when they talk say, oh, Imran in England. He picking in England. Imran in England. Now under electricity are they so. From what they talk, it don't cut.
Internet
steady. It's steady. When I open me pump, if now 2 pump in my bathroom. You get hot water, you get cold water. 24 hours, you know the lock. I leave Naya repeat tax. And you know, we all they go school. I make a tell you say people them. The problem now we country, not the one that we go not go school. Now the one that we go school, now the problem. Imran, if he wants to let people and come out, let Imran come. This fet's not for me. This fet's not for Adebayor. This fet's not for Weird. When you they look at people and always on fetch in the world, let me put this to people and make them understand how governance the work. Leaders don't go to war. Then they organize them. Then they educate, then they sensitize. Where America go fight war, na Iraq. Who side the general be there? Na Pentagon.
Situation room, yes.
It get television before them. It get the general, they all sit down, then they organize. Not to in the shoot gun, not to in the waiting. Now in the organize, now in the talk, now in they sensitize people, now in the motivate them. The general not ever gonna have war front. Now England, when they fight the Second World War, Sir Churchill not gonna have war front. Even in a Whitehall, now the war room. with the general them. So people are waking talk say, Adebayor, making go before, making go this. They don't understand anything about how the world work. The world not work like how a lot of people in the same. And they can't talk to people like for say, people in idiots them, people in ass. We not to ask. We not say now the world where we did, the only thing where they bring peace and where you give people equal rights and justice. This government, since we they don't trample upon we rights, upon we justice, upon we constitutional rights. They don't take all now we are. What in matter be you tell we? They say it go allow we forget freedom of speech, but if we talk, it not go guarantee we with freedom. He say in a father of democracy, but we not get right for protest. He call it lawlessness. Not so for him for make that decision. Madabio is below the constitution. The constitution, they are above them. The constitution tell we say we get constitutional right. What is our constitution? Constitution is like the Bible.
And
the Bible,
legal rights that one day.
Yes. All the Christian them, now the Bible will tell you, say, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not do this,
And
thou
they
shalt
go
not
by
do
'em.
that. You forgo by them. For father like a fine tooth comb.
Anything
Then
you
for
go
the
against
Muslim
and they
them,
go tell you say you don't see.
yes. The Muslim, their own constitution.
Now the Quran.
Now the Quran. Anything what the Quran say, if you go against that, you're not a Muslim, you're not Kafri. So if you're not an abiding citizen of a country, the constitution, now your own Bible and your own Quran, and the pastor, now a church, you know they're above the Bible law. If they're below the Bible, everybody the Bible they pants up there. Now so the Quran they pants up Madabio. Now so the constitution they above Madabio, they above the police, above the soldier. Even the law courts. Now the constitution, now in the given the guidelines in which they function.
That is why they
now
say
in the
Supreme Court
mandate.
for interpreting
So they're
the
all
law.
under. So if the constitution say we get right for protest, once where we come out, waiting at protest, make I clarify that. Protest, now where people them come out, now treat, for come, stay.
All right, and I think from that point, we will take few calls then because we don't want to take the program too long. And now this part of the world, you know, actually late. And King Adebayor get for go do another thing tomorrow. So we'll go quickly and begin take few calls then before Imran they come. And then we go ask them now for come and give the last word inside the program for today. So if that be the case, just hold on quickly. I'll just set for you something quickly. And then we begin with the ball rolling quick one inside the program. This is the program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, we discuss issues them we get for do with the country and especially the how you call this thing, the protest we could be the 12 and the 13. And interestingly, the 12 now Sidona host we observe and see if ECSL and other people and will give you the answer. And the 13 if not, oh yeah, there we go. We go on the line and begin take the call. We take 1 minute 30 seconds. Welcome to the show. Your name and who said the call from?
This is a concerned citizen and a call from Uyad.
Concerned citizen, just 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank Adebayor and Mr. Imran. You know, I still want to feel for believe say Salon people will be stupid. I still get that confidence you get sense they will know to you. These plenty people and lives in there at stake right now. If any way they allow this government in power for some reason, on all NTI people don't talk against Mother Bill, against the power, against the SLPP. If they allow SLPP come back to power, then we'll execute them people one after the other. Because at the end of the day, you know, nobody ever go ask. If we go to the court system, in favor of them, just as Adebayor see. They know most of everything. So how on earth they will complain? See, Samuel Ali complain for the election, they don't ever sit and talk anything about them up till today. Another election they come back. So that's just a great example to show how all my life be at stake. If they allow them wire come back to power, then Sierra Leone is finished. Thank you, brother, and thank you for my job.
Thank you very much. We'll go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. Your name and say the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Good evening, Sengepie.
Good evening. How are you, sir?
Fine. I want to tell Adebayor and Mr. Imran plenty thank you. And I mean, not say this yesterday. Let's talk and back, Sengepie. If we give Adebayor chance, it gets away this election. A problem for we. So as the people don't talk, Sierra Leone na the term this way for Timap farm. The man me don't talk na BBC say how the country this way. And not get nothing again where you able do. Recently the man talk and say any woman within a Sierra Leone will vote for SLPP. That woman there. Something wrong with them. So why we forgo give this man this kind of manpower back for the second term? It don't tell we all. It don't tell we all. Say any woman will vote for SLPP this election. Something wrong with them. So why? Why they force you away? The man don't tell we now say SLPP not a better option. It don't make it clear. Clear, it don't make it for we. So why they force you away? And at the time this way, they continue for here. If this the man gets away, we are heading for doom.
All right, we go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show. Your name and also the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. King Adebayor, Shakaro Bami. Bami Shakaro. You know the answer me, but in a bolom.
Clear.
Imran, how are you?
I'm fine, big bro.
You see,
how you said, sir?
So there is no turning back. We need to tell the people and the truth. Julius Madabio don't plan for rig this election. They already get the results them for announce. ECSL no get no data. Not tell you this. So we have to change the staff in the ECSL. Then we get a neutral team. Let them do registration again. Then conduct the election.
Yep.
If we allow Madabio win this election, if they change the constitution, they declare himself leader for life, then Salon will be a different place for Sierra Leoneans. If they divide that country, the people in the north then go they suffer like how the Sicilians they suffer in Italy. When I go read the history of Italy, now the same thing Madabio want do na Salon. At the end and the Imran tomorrow go talk.
Okay, Daddy.
All right, we go on the line again. Can take another call. Welcome to the show. Okay, I missed that one. Let's see if you're on that. Quick. Okay. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yes, we had Justice from USA.
Go ahead, Justice.
Yeah. The only thing I get for say is just regarding Madabio. Anybody will know Madabio very well. You know, you go know say Madabio na a criminal. You know, native man, but down they not to the point. The point here is this. When Madabio they oppose anything, that's the way they oppose. Now they do. Madabio be the one of the person that one the president. We tell Salon people and say, may they not listen to Adebayor. He tells Salon police and say, if they see anybody they listen to Adebayor, may they arrest them. Democracy not for this.
But
why other people for listen to any radio station? Why other people and they listen to radio station the way they want for listening? What's wrong with Adebayor? Adebayor na a citizen. But now today the same Madabio, they listen to Adebayor. The same policeman they will be they arrest people and then they listen to Adebayor. That in Ami won't take that one day. We'll have a good night.
Thank you. We go on the line again and take another call. This line they connect. Lago Fena on that quick one. It go there on that quick one. It go there yesterday. Welcome to the show. You name on the side the call for me. Get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, they call from the UK.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you know, Salon people, I think say they don't understand waiting they go on. They don't see all the evil don't happen in that country, but still, you understand them, then they still try for vote for this kind of president. Adebayo, let God bless you.
Amen.
Because you fight where you take, now only one people then will get that God today for it. And you see, they're not able to understand, not to today, this will happen. People then forget, the Madam Bio get one brother who then call Steve Bio. Then go buy gun boat, then sell and give Salon government. Armsa take them go to ECOWAS court. ECOWAS court will say Salon government for pay. Pakaba refuse for pay that money. And in order to that, the reason why Mother Bio come against Samoa Kamara strongly now because that 2018 we Samoa Kamara talk about $18 million we take. Salon people they don't forget. Now make it come against them for let distract.
5 more seconds.
Yeah, for let distract the voters them. So that during this time they will get away for rig the election.
Alright, we'll go to another call quickly. 1 minute 30 seconds per call. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call for me. Get 1 minute 30 seconds. Hello? Hello, caller?
Yes, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead. Your name and the call from, please.
I call from the yard, from Uyard. I say me, I happy way Imran, Adebayor there today. They talk about the protest, may everybody stay in our house on the 12th. If no hearing nothing, we'll all go on the streets on the 13th. Me, I don't say Samura Kamara, and you know for all you sign that pledge. If you don't make it clear, say if that man not release then later in the day, and he sign no pledge. And make the people like for stop for intimidate me people them when they go campaign. But you go sign the pledge. And 30 years this man not able to release nothing. Samura Kamara, he said if they come out, make it a talk for the people them. And if for the fire people, and if for begin lead right now. I talk say Samura Kamara, now a president in waiting, he get more power right now about Marabio, and if for user. And I don't know why this man not a user. People are just a block, and he never need to come out, make it rule with strong hand. Because the people are already out there with a fed for them. They need for they come out and fed. All right, now thank you.
God bless you. I'll take 5 more calls for wrap up the program. This one don't go on the again. I'll go quickly. Oh yeah, they are. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from, please. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Good evening, Riyad. How do you do?
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, yeah. Good evening, King and Palman. How do you do? Thank you. May God bless you now.
Yeah.
The protest, the one who formed this protest, all ECSL boss. ECSL boss don't start this rigging of the elections from the registration up to distribution of ID cards. The process was very slow. That lead people, a majority collect the ID cards them. And now you don't come the system, you produce the data. Which info don't corrigible small, if we produce earlier. And now in any talk, and then they come and talk to the people them, still insist to produce the data. This get for lead to a very big disaster in this country. And the big one them, then they sit down, then they talk. Out of us, they listen, they see what the pastor and the media. Then they read, they protest. What they do today?
10 more seconds.
They take all the other soldiers, them. Then go back in our 43. Now they're not going for solve the problem. For make them solve the problem, make them come out and talk to the people. Now that's come go solve the problem of this.
All right, we get 3 more calls. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from, please. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello.
Yes, reduce the volume of your set. You get live now. You get 1 minute 30 seconds. Your name and the call from.
Her name Mary. I call from Weird.
Go ahead, ma.
What do we want to say?
Mama Mary, reduce the volume of your set. Now you will listen now. Oh, unfortunately, you don't go because if you say no to India live right now. All right. Welcome to the show. Your name and the call from. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening. How are you?
That's very good. Thank you. How the king they do?
Iguans are you?
Okay. Yeah, the king. Good evening.
Yeah, boy, they do.
Alhamdulillah, the king. I call from Libya. I know I'll forget to the desert boys. We might have you driving at the country.
I say,
My message to the king. I don't forget to do in Libya. Might have you driving at the country. Some of you bike riders and would tell be in a saloon. Or based on political intimidation, don't make no left for country. We don't come with one country.
they got a mess.
Forget to talk for
I got a mess you there.
It's a part in Libya.
Got a mess to pull inside.
I did
Zawiya. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's good.
Yes, society the pushing the right Libya. You know easy for we, my brother.
Salon,
you know easy. Easy for we.
Mia. Tamam.
Mia. Alhamdulillah. Mia.
Tamam. Shukran. Yes, yeah.
Shukran, Ricky. Yeah, any magament so that part they make. If you say need a grab, who the desert boy they organize themselves. If we run down, they no go find for that Monday. Bila or lie. This election, once you what they happen, kaka fall fat. That Monday for grab. You know go suppress you at the country. Say don't can back. We don't for go now country because right now the cross you know the.
Shukran.
Right now. For go back now country. Matter be if you say need a grab, kaka fall fat. Inshallah.
All right, so go to another call again. We'll take 2 more calls. Welcome to the show. You name and also the call form. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Hello?
Yes, you did live, please. Speak loud, small. You name also the call from.
Yeah, good evening, Weird, and good evening to everybody. And the King Adebayor and Mr. Imran. I don't know if I pronounce it.
Imran.
Imran, okay, yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate, the good work Una they do, really.
Thank you. Thank you too.
First of all, I call from Germany, mean a British Paul. What Una they do so, na the writing we all live it for, and especially Una the media this really good for we. If I we sensitize with people very well, because this 90 politician we don't take from we. First thing we will grow up in a saloon or we born in a saloon. Everything they rely on the radio stations. And this radio station they don't deceive we.
10 more seconds.
Then they talk the thing the way we want for year. The stigma, the government, they make everything waiting they want for talk, and they talk. And now the social media, and they expose it, and then they pull in the power. They put mother na power, and then they pull in the power. Mother.
All right, so we go to another call again. Welcome to the show. You name inside the call form. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Good evening. Me the queen. The king the under, the manager the under.
All right, queen, welcome.
The Southern APC they do mistake. APC they go put time. They go put time for campaign. They not ask them for the data. They go put time for the campaign. At this time, one and if APC they business. But that is still not well. It's now with demonstration now. What? Always don't start up and so right now they all on submit. One whole civil society they call a mamu. And then now we follow now. They argue for SLPP. SLPP to come back. I will not challenge another group. SLPP come back. Let the bit come back. I will ready for this trip.
Thank you very much. All right, last call inside the program. Fortunately, Sister
hello. Yes, hi Uncle Imran, hi Adebayor and Facebook, YouTube. So what me just want to say about this protest here. So I think Sierra Leoneans, this is not the time for me to take this opportunity here so and walk away with them, because if we not take it now, we'll let this slide Madabio come na power. Madabio they turn Salon into one party state. And remember, then it don't empower itself. It get all the ammunitions they wanna think about. The time we have to fight the fight now we have to fight and unseat Madabio. Madabio don't do lots of things in Sierra Leone for don't kick him out. Senegal, where the president do way more than Madabio. Now in the fight so right now for kick him outside because of waiting be opposed. Now one can't do back. Sierra Leonean, That war we get for calm now we for prevent and now. Mother Bio one turn salon to one party state. Always see them they do so now rigmarole business and then we get for show them. Now we get the opportunity. Now we take advantage of this opportunity here. So no wait where it turn into one party state will come out outside say with a fight. And when we go out there, we not get anything. That man they don't empower himself. It go kill, it go massacre, it not get nothing for lose. He is going to kill like crazy. Una take advantage. This is the time. Mother Bio know what nothing. But he's a piece of crap. Do you at the beg? ECSL not only connect for go, they all for go. All the lily petty they for go because now small piece now they soak to us is.
All right, we take bonus call. Wait, this is the last one inside the program. Welcome to the show. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, this now Abdul they call from United States.
All right, go ahead, Abdul. 1 minute 30 seconds.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I know one day cause mamikos. I know they condone mamikos. But if I say I know they listen to Adebayor, then I will be an hypocrite.
Okay.
Because the country where me stay, na America, yeah? Of course, we self know. Mamikos they all over. It no matter the kind way they use them. Son of this. Any kind way per music na workplace every day then they cost mommy cost na and me they listen. So if I say I they listen to me on board then I lie. You know? The thing about a message, I can try for close me eye and get the value of what they say than
You did it? You did it? Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Because he caught, so let me give this one and complete in time with this one. Welcome to the show. You know the super bonus.
Yes, brother. Thank you so much. I'm glad for me two small brother they waiting at the program today.
Okay.
Adebayor, God bless you. Imran T, God bless you.
Thank
this
you.
election, now the make or break of Salon. We support you 100%. Although we self not did it, then go say, hey, this my way, not did it, and I make it a talk show.
You knock out in family.
But people in the fat war, they not did it. All my family did it. But this thing, not a war with the feds. Now we rise to the protest for. But they do it in and feel for do. The man, how did they make much say, nobody no get right for all the time. When a taxpayers' money, and they take pay. Let God help una, Imran. Let God make what you defend. Let God give you all. Adebayor, Miss small brother, God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you too.
And the last call now one day we take inside the program. I want to apologize. Say a lot of people they try for call, but they're not able to take part. You know, we get like on YouTube, just on YouTube 1,442, and on Facebook we get 833. If all of that and they want to answer them, we're not going to grab. And this part of the wall we do right now after 1 o'clock. And people get for grab very early for go do their work, you know. Adebayor get for go work, Imran get for go do your work, and of course, Mr. get for grab for call rest na money. So I'm for big in advance. So do you want to forgive we will not going for take more call. Let me go now to Una. Una don't listen to the people them. Of course, we come to the end of the program now. We focus of this particular program now the protest, the 12 and the 13. So waiting. Let's first of all see waiting Una for say concerning waiting the people and say, and then on a final piece of advice. Who did they go first? Imran Logo?
Yeah, they better go first.
Alright. King?
No. Imran, go no more.
By respect, go no more.
Well, I mean, they talk about something really important where a lot of people maybe understand where I go off air. You see, protest, not right. Not a big forum. When they say something not right, that's not something way legal. Protest is as legal as eating ice cream. Cassava bread and soup, pepper and beans, whatever way legal, that's what protest legal. So, protests they come in the form of demonstration, voting, and petition. All them three things then they now protest. I repeat again. Petition. Like when the government say they're going to court. Or he go write something, he gets people and for sign them, present them to somebody, na petition. Then protest. Also they in the form of demonstration. When that's we they talk about. But now we come on ado, we fall in all with grievances. We present a letter because we get people them amongst we clever. They don't write letter them, and when they don't put all them points there, we agree. But you see, I can tell people them, if Mother Biona be sober man, if we don't learn from the last term. The last term they said the protest no big face. But Adebayo become out publicly. He say to people them, say them for protest. They refuse because Mother Biona damn proud mortal man. Because he feel too good of himself. And when you're a leader, the very first thing where you know they do and for feel too important. Because you're not there, you're not a servant. Let's take Mohamed Kone. Mohamed Kone, you're not a public servant. Then give you work for do. They ask you questions, you say no the answer. It's like if Adebayo employ house boy. Instead of for let go buy week, I say what you buy. And no ask me, sir. What the receipt? I don't get receipt for sure nobody. What's that cook? That's gross misconduct. He will be sacked immediately. Or where he cook? You know, they ask the boss, say, what's for cook today, sir? And they decide what he want cook. It doesn't work like that. Respect's not day. They don't take the people in dignity. In fact, the money behavior is full of reproach. Reproach. So we don't decide, say, enough is enough. If this man be sober man, now man will get values and principles. By the way, a prophet called Eli, what he make God take a blessing from him? Now because the way he train the picking them of the arrogance and it is that in order the picking them the proper way. So God take the power in hand, he gives somewhere. And I saw God don't do na God don't take the power na Mother Biona and he don't get Adebayo. Adebayo na young boy. Young bobo. But God don't bless him. Because now God they choose that they bless. And Mother Biona, if he gets a proper leadership skills, if you lead the people the way for we do, there would not have been a leadership vacuum. Adebayo only feel in the vacuum. And now he don't like that. But it's not for him to like that. The fact is, people are talking. People are yearning to use their rights. Now that's make, for once that's alone, we not get history for them to work together. Me and Adebayo agree on one thing. What you want to agree on? We agree, see, they don't trample upon we rights. They don't kick with people and they don't abuse with people and they don't assault with people. But look, Evangelist Samson, then kill that man. You know, if he gets a proper burial, advantage. Don't meet the man I host, then lynch him. I be watch a video where the man be the worst a Pekin a toddler. That Pekin don't die. You know get daddy. Mother be you take that in a Pekin a hand. That Pekin they get right to a father. He take the papa na hand. Then I don't know if now eat the body there. And also today begin that. He begin that from Bambede. Kayota there. He kill them, not give them body there. I say, what is sweet got Nani Ronnie Bele? He don't come back again. He do to them people like say an 8-year-old Pekin, girl Pekin, he kill him. He said because of security reasons. Inogi, or not to Mother Bio one grain they do this. Mother Bio in one grain not able to do this. It gets a cabal, it gets a cahoot, it gets a group of people where they support this. People like Abbas Bundu, Kande Yumkela, Andrew Lavalley, Asma James. The civil society, them, what they call evil society. They are all in this together. We know now. What you they do now? Treasonous crime they commit. Panguna young brethren them. There will be a time where we will call una all to book. We una all get for answer questions. We una all get for be presented with una crimes. That boy die, and they call upon the government, the new government where they come. Evangelist Samson need to be given honor. Now, an honorable man wouldn't dishonor. Therefore, restore in honor. And therefore, bear him properly, then give him all the rights as a free citizen. What are they talking about? They fill out with pain. What did they kill him man for? For a right. Then, people in the country be afraid for come forward. We handle it on the protest. Well, protest not a crime. Protest not a right. I just want to make this clear and let people know. And before they go, I for be like for let you play that by my jar in nonsense way he talk. So Adebayor yourself could get something for say about that. We are not scared. We are not even worried about that. Because that money don't show how small it be, how low it be. If not to all them people in they support this criminal enterprise. Madam, you know for able can this far. Professor Francis, the man we qualify for do conflict, peace and conflict. In way he come out England for go Sierra Leone. He left the peace in England, he carry the conflicts go Sierra Leone. Since then, they just they create Matibo. So the SLPP, when are the all people's problem? All people's problem. When I don't graduate now from Paupa to Masibo, Paupa to Babati, well, we're not accepting it. So, bruh, I pass and give you.
Thank you very much. Adebayor, now you turn. And you will take the last bite for the program.
Yeah, thank you to AWMT. Let God bless her for his submission. I just want to say again, this police thing where it is safe for all we watch. For me, I not just want to let you play them because I know other people see those things because you get certain people who can want fragile to those things because it no matter. One thing I want to tell every Sierra Leonean in this protest, let nobody not afraid. Let nobody not panic. Let nobody, I let them count. I let them count any kind thing that they threaten people alone of freedom. But we make sure say we come out for we right. What do they come out for? We not trust Mohamed Kone. What do they come out for? We want new registration card. What do they come out for? We want for CD data. What do they come out for? The two leaders they don't go sign for free and fair elections. Why we not forget free and fair election? We not say this thing of fear, the one go they back. No. When I listen to the conversation, the callings, the way everybody they call, now make when they talk, now we left APC on this in the sense. The one the way the APC as politicians, they are politicians. Right? And politicians are politicians, and politicians always be a politician. We get for know this. We know the no side in the tie. Then they eat together, then they play together, then they travel together. So we the people are not for be fools again. For more than in this country, I'm not serving the Minister of Land, I'm not serving the Minister of Energy, I'm not serving them. Why I want for serving them? Because they can't do their work. Why I want for serving them? But today, the way of Sierra Leone on day, now we the people and they hype the politician there. Now we they give them morale. No, now they forgive we morale. They need we, not we need them. And then they ask me for work, then I'll sway them. Now work we give them. Let them know say now them for work, not to we. We the only two we need now respect. Where you boss employ you for respect her. Where you boss employ you for respect her. But they don't expect we, then they abuse we, then they kill we. Ebo! Now bad do for long make una minister, for long do una position. Now bad do for make then give una power. Why the good will do for Trump per we? No, it's not correct. It's not correct. So this time around, every citizen Pondo say this is about Sierra Leone. It's not about APC. It's not about SLPP. Yes, we are not politicians. We the advocate for the things that when they happen. Right? We all see how revolutionary thing, how movement they operate at the whole world. The Umam Kunin there when they're ready. Now America day. Now sorry in France day. You understand? A forming revolution, a go a be president. We all say, for God's sake, me not want, me not a politician, and I'm not go ever be politician. I want everybody know this. I make every time, every minute, I they make the position clear. So the politician, if you one day don't believe, when the people don't trust, the people don't take their destiny for gap, instead get for stand up, instead get for show leadership, right? But again, now we the people and now we they get power, so now we for fight, now we for team up, now we for stand. Now we not allow them bully we. And don't tell them they bully we. Now we not accept that. So I call on every Sierra Leonean, the 12, let we sit on the host. If they enjoy, come out. If they enjoy, not sit on the host. If you gladly, you happy, not sit on the host. When we they come out Tuesday, if they enjoy, sit on the host. If you happy, sit on the host. If you gladly for everything where they happy in Sierra Leone, sit on the host. But we they take we country back. And they call on them comrades. Let them pull them picking and ado. Let the school picking and come on ado. Let the woman and come on ado. Today the international community, then they know na salon. They're not there again America. They're not there again Holland. They're not there again England. Then they salon. Then they observe everything where they happen. And then respect picking after picking a woman. Let we the man and they be end. We they call on all the women in Sierra Leone. We they call on all the picking them. Let them now we all come on. Because this is about us. It's not about individual, it's about us. So I want to encourage everybody, you will get water for help. You will get palm for gigi. You will get sugarcane for gigi. In anything, you get money for help. Now beg with a beg. Now we all come together and fight for this goal. And then they call every social media activists, civil society, we mean well for Sierra Leone. Now we all come. Now we join this fight. Now we all come. Now we show some solidarity to we people them. Now we stand for we people them. Now when we young and now we get young for fight, not what we all are they big. Now we believe in the country. Now we respect the country for once. You don't tell they abuse Sierra Leone. You don't tell they misuse Sierra Leone. Now we free the country. Now we free Sierra Leone. Futures of tomorrow, now for fight for them. Futures of tomorrow, now for stand. Then country also don't so they so. Now people and die for their succeed. Now people and die for their team up. Now people and die. We make we run the Canadian country there. We go past now WhatsApp for Kaya. Right? If the people have not been there for their fine, we're not going to be the run for Kaya. What they can do here? Now we self-sacrifice. If that we God don't choose for long sacrifice, no sacrifice. Now we picking them tomorrow. We get them picking them. Tell themselves can enjoy waiting and papa and die for, waiting and papa and suffer for. So you are the big every Sierra Leonean. This time a message for everybody. I will stop now. So.
Hello?
Yeah, they get you.
Yeah. What's happened with man?
Okay, sorry about that. Thank you very much for not joining me inside the program. On Facebook we get 1,504, and on YouTube we get on Facebook 817, on YouTube 1,405. Yes, I don't catch them up. Thank you very much. And please, when I like the program and share. We get 100 people that we don't join me for the first 10. Please, when I don't forget for subscribe to this channel. 90% of what they talk about get photo the government of the day. 10% the opposition and all the other business. So 74,434. Adebayor, King Adebayor, the CEO of Love Salon, left by that, and Imran T of Crossroad. Pali Mami. Now they join me inside the program today. Well, we can left for now. Not forget for join me in the morning. 9 a.m. salon time for the program where we call Koleas. Tomorrow, Pali Mami in one grain. 9 days now, so in one grain, tomorrow monologue. Pali Mami in one grain, Imran T. Now in one grain they take with through. Of course, the protest get for be part of them, but I know we pull out.
I get a guest with the cam and they invite the Cabo, an historian where who can able for put certain things into perspective.
Yes, and
it will be very interesting. So they go can tell about the history of Bond, how Bond came into being, and all that and about the colony and the protectorate. Let una know who some of them things they begin, and he could tell una Uda na mother be you how he came na this world and Uda it really be.
All right, so it don't tell you now. Tomorrow, me and Bible are not there at all. So now Imran they take over the ship tomorrow, and they bring somebody where they can help them follow the rubber things them inside the program, and that person is a boy Jamboya Jallo. Okay.
This song is for anybody that never.
So that they join me inside the program. So one for telling now, thank you for when I don't like, when I don't share, when I don't subscribe. Until we meet again, because this time around not to one person business to not to Bible and SMP no more. The way how the platform don't position itself, we don't need we self no more again. We need every other person for put them together, because and the only way we put them together will they become broom, not to broom tick one for be broom, and the way one for load and let them know say we really ready for this business and we they take them up seriously. This time around, no retreat, no surrender, no sleeping, no nodding. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Well, until we meet again, I want to tell you now, thank you for joining inside the program. We would expect Rachel for laying calm and joining me inside the waiting, but unfortunately something catch up with them, so you're not able for joining me. I want to tell thank you to his sister station. They must be a man can say. I got in Shaba and Rachel Bangura. Davis inside and tell it to Rachel platform. They do well. Thank you very much. And of course, Crossroad. Today we welcome Crossroad on the platform. So thank you very much and God bless you all. King Adebayor,
Tata.
Yes, Tata.
Tata. Imran.
Yes,
we catch up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bless
God
you.
bless you all.
Yeah.
Right, so thank you all guys. We appreciate you. Now welcome brother Winaraga Spice for take way out of the program today.
Oh yo, Raga Spice. Oh yo, Mama Sayonara, Mama Sayonara, see me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. May I tell them the story. Story. We make Salomon. They know they walk now the country bend. Tribalism don't put we go behind. They know they walk then they talk say they spend. Them go come we go run after them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them.